When you click on Play Games Now, it will take you into the featured games section. And this is a set of games that have already been created and that are here for you and are ready to use immediately. You can go over here to the left and search for a certain topic, or you can scroll down using the scroll bar to see what is available as well. There are, as you can see, many, and the pictures are great. They're very vivid here. If you decide, let's say you're studying the capitals of Europe, when you click on this particular game, it will show you all the questions that are part of this game, and you can look through them and decide if that's something that you want to use. Students can also use this in study mode. So they can go to Baamboozle and use this as study mode, if they're studying for a test for the next day, and they can kind of use them as like online flashcards. But when you go back to where you can play the game here, when you're ready to play, like if you're ready to use this in your classroom, you click play game. You can decide how many questions, if you want to use, part of them or all of them. Well, actually, I think you can only use up to 24 per game. And then you would decide how many teams you're going to have in your class. And then finally, you'll decide if you're going to use the quiz version or the classic version. The quiz version would be a great way to do a quick formative assessment, like a ticket out the door. The classic version would be a good introduction to a topic or a review game. And it also includes power-ups, which are kind of fun. I think the kids would enjoy, where it either adds points or takes away points from teams. If you were using this as a ticket out the door, you could have students write down their answers on a sticky note or a half sheet of paper. That way you could ensure that learning was occurring. But once you start a game, you would, choose the number of questions you want for this game and how many teams. And then classic would probably be the best way to do it if you're doing it with your class. I think students would enjoy this way as well because it's competitive. And it gives you the, choices here. So team one would choose a question. The question would come up. If, you as the teacher could give a certain amount of time for each question. And then, you would check it to see if they got it right. If they did get it right, you would click OK, and it would award team one that number of points. And then team two would get to choose. Well, this was one of the power-ups, and unfortunately, they would receive no points. So we would say, oops. And then it would be back to team one. Oh, reset scores, another oops. Here's a question. And then if they want to check, like they guessed and they got the capital wrong, then you could click oops. It doesn't take points away, but it will give a big red X here to kind of let you know too that we need to maybe work on the capital of Switzerland. So that's kind of interesting here, and how the game is played. And once the game is finished, it pops up, that the student, like team 1 won, or team 2 won, or however many teams you have playing.